Welcome to another episode of Motion Unfiltered. We are back, and today's topic is Will Smith versus Denzel. Who was the better actor?
That's fucking easy, man.
All right, since it's fucking easy, we're gonna go with Jonathan.
So, my pick is actually gonna be Denzel Washington.
Okay.
Yeah, switched on y'all niggas. Y'all know.
I want to hear your explanation.
I mean, Denzel Washington has a lot better movies.
Agreed.
You know, he has had a long career. I mean, I feel like Will Smith can play a more diverse of roles. I feel like Will Smith's action movies are actually better than Denzel's. I do. You know, but so, I mean, Denzel has had, you know, more classic movies. He has had Training Day. You know, you put Training Day up against what for Will Smith? You can put what you can go. Yeah. What I mean, people gonna say Bad Boys.
That's nowhere close.
You can't compare them
Because that's a buddy film and it's comedy.
You're gonna be like, all right, well, what does he have? I mean,
He ain't got nothing to compare.
I mean, Will Smith does have good movies. He does have Pursuit of Happiness. That was a good movie where you know he did you know diverge from what he normally does, which was like comedy, to a more serious role. But I just feel like Denzel Washington has just had a better career. What y'all got? Justin?
Well, of course, Denzel, man. Denzel is for the culture, by the culture. Denzel has got many hits, many fucking just heart-wrenching moments from, like you mentioned, Training Day to John Q.
Mm-hmm. Oh, definitely John Q.
Out of Time. He's got what was the play he did? It was on Broadway.
I forgot about that.
I forgot he did a Broadway.
I forgot about that.
He did a Broadway play. So I feel like his range and and the fact that he's been out there for so long, so he's got that edge up on Will Smith too. Not saying that Will Smith is not a great actor. He is. Got some good things out there. But Denzel is the more well-rounded, all-around actor that, fucked that up.
Nah, we know what you do.
We know.
Pass.
We got it.
Hey, there's 45 beers here, I'm sure. So.
Just pass it.
Had at least 19 of them. So yeah, Major,
yeah.
what you got?
King Major.
No, there's only one king here. Let's get this straight. Let's get this fucking straight. All right? There is one king.
And his name is Jesus.
Mm.
Checkmate, bitch.
Yeah, you're right. Go on.
And I'm his son. So
Go ahead.
technically I'm a prince and I'm about to be king.
Go ahead.
Checkmate, nigga.
Go ahead. Time's running out. Go ahead.
So anyway, to interject from what you guys said,
Spell it.
I did it in the last video.
No, you didn't.
Make sure you go to our last video, leave a comment, and
We're
see
on.
if you can find out where we did this. I'll give you $20 on a gift card.
That he not gonna get.
I'm gonna find it.
Time stamp. You're gonna see the Daily Prophet.
But so my choice would have to defer from you guys. It would be Will Smith.
Really?
And I say this because when he's playing the character, it's more he can start off being super hilarious and then end up being funny. Or start off being funny and then I said that wrong. I meant super serious. That's my bad.
Same thing.
I done
45 beers.
45 beers. I had about 12.
Had 38 of them.
You said you had 19. That math don't add
I
up.
like the movie Focus.
That's
Just
just y'all's beers.
Yeah. But yeah, he could start off being like super serious and then end up being funny at the end of it, and then vice versa. And then he played roles that really, to me, really affected me. Like I never almost cried in a movie like Pursuit of Happiness.
That is around Pursuit of Happiness.
I was like, man, especially that scene where
movie.
they
Especially
about
if
to.
you a dad.
Oh, why you cutting me off, bro? Did I cut
I'm
you
sorry.
off?
I apologize.
Damn, bro, where's the respect in this?
The respect was lost when you picked Will Smith over Denzel Washington.
Listen, you know what?
Where's the respect?
You know what I got
in
for
that?
you? You know what I got for you? These nuts, nigga. Anyway, pause. Shout out to the
There's nothing wrong with
LGBT.
being gay.
There's nothing wrong with being
nothing
gay.
wrong
Do your
with being
thing.
Gay at all.
Especially if you're drinking Bud Light.
Unless you like nuts.
I don't know if Bud Light is-
But like, no, I ain't finished. But like on roles like Fresh Prince of Bel Air.
Goddamn it, Bud Light does not sponsor that shit. Right
Hold
there.
on, let me
goddamn it.
finish. Roles like when he played on Fresh Prince of Bel Air.
motherfucker.
We on a time limit.
It's already bad enough you niggas are sponsoring that shit.
We on a time limit. Shit.
And it's bad enough.
But like on that scene where he was talking to Uncle Phil, he was like, "Man, why doesn't my dad love me?"
That's a TV show.
Yeah, that's what I said.
That was a good scene. From
That
the
was
show.
a very good scene, and for him to really commit to that and make you feel something.
Keep it going.
Okay.
You niggers.
Anyway, and then to switch the roles like I Robot.
That was a terrible movie.
No,
Robot?
man. How's that a terrible movie when it predicted the future?
So I feel like that was a mid-tier movie.
But see,
That was a
I'll say.
hold
name two horrible
Save
things.
it.
on, let me finish. I say it's a good movie because it's actually it's gonna predict the future. We're at the point where we get into the point where robots are becoming real people. That's actually happened. A robot became a citizen in Russia? Like, and it kind of portrayed the shit like you either gonna be with the humans or with the robots. And when you look at it like that, you gotta open your mind. Not just like, oh man, this shit. Nah, bro, you gotta feel that, bro.
Anywho,
Okay. Hold on. I ain't finished. I'll let y'all talk.
I didn't talk yet.
But yeah, that's a couple of reasons why I'm picking Will. Y'all keep cutting me off. Will Smith. And his kids gonna do iconic stuff too. And his
Like whip my hair back.
I'm not
and
talking
forth.
about movies.
Get out of here.
Alright.
Movies ain't their thing.
Okay.
maybe it might not be Jaden's thing.
Leave that to the parents.
Maybe it might be Willow's.
Alright. So I guess I'm either gonna seal it with the game winner or
What you gonna pick?
I picked Denzel. And here's why.
Yes.
I feel as though Denzel has better movies overall. I feel like he has better top tier movies. I don't feel as though Will Smith has a lot of A-grade movies, to me personally. Like, I feel Training Day is great, Malcolm X is great, John Q is great, etc. I do feel like he had a few mid to lower tier, like Equalizer and stuff of that nature. But I feel Will has more.
I like the first
Like, I feel the first Equalizer was dope. But I feel like movies like Wild Wild West, they entertaining, but they garbage. I like
Well, see, hold on. You can't blame the movie like you can't blame the storyline of the movie on the actor.
It doesn't matter if the movie's not good, it's not good.
But you can't blame that on the actor.
But if the movie's not good, it's not good. It doesn't. If you're in a shitty movie, you're in a shitty movie.
You gotta go off the role they portray.
Stop it. If you are in a shitty movie, the movie is shitty. It doesn't matter how great of a performance you have if the movie is shit.
Yeah, of course. You know, the movie is shitty, but yeah. But you still have to go off how they do in that role. Like,
that's cool.
What the fuck? What's that dude name that ended up playing Black Panther? He didn't start off playing like a fucking where he at now. He played in some shitty movies. But
Wild Wild West was not
every
first
Black
movie.
history person.
But Wild Wild West
He's
was not his
Jackie
first
Robinson.
movie.
He gonna be third good.
He was also James Brown.
But I'm just saying the movies, because he was in some movies before that. Like they went straight to Netflix,
which I love. I love that TV series.
Yeah.
I want to see 21 Bridges.
But I'm saying,
just like Kevin Hart, he started off in some trash, but
So
Kevin Hart is he was a good actor.
Terrible.
But Kevin Hart is not a monumental actor.
Come on. Forget the fact that BET played it 1,000,000 times and still does to this day. Soul Plane was horrible. Kevin Hart.
So how many times did you watch Soul Plane?
Forcibly or just
because?
I mean, just because you want to see the twerking.
Well, here.
That's
One scene.
That's one scene out of the movie.
Come on now. That was good for you. Yeah, of course it is.
Here's the thing that a lot of people are missing. Even
That's
if you
why I
like
watch
a
Monsters
movie, it
Ball.
doesn't mean that the movie is good.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying? Like, we can like Wild Wild West, but it's still not a good movie. A lot of us like shitty movies. So I fuck with Paper Soldiers. It's a terrible movie.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
I
shit.
fuck with it,
Yeah, but I'm saying it's not a great movie.
Every time
But
I see it, I pass.
what we will not do is not act like all his movies are great. Like, you can literally name like a few of his great movies. Like, Will's great movies are what?
Bad Boys.
Bad Boys. The Bad Boys series is pretty good.
Yeah.
But those movies didn't really have too much of a strong plot. They was good movies. They were entertaining. But that was for him and the partnership between him and Martin that drew you in.
Yeah.
So there wasn't him as a standalone. So standalone movies
I
for
Am
Will is
Legend.
I Am Legend,
Pursuit of
Pursuit of Happiness,
Yeah.
and what else you got?
Focus.
Focus was a good ass.
It's a good movie.
Focus was a good ass. movie.
Hella good.
But what else?
Hitch was okay.
Hitch was
Hitch.
decent. It's a decent movie. Mid-tier movie.
Yeah.
I know y'all might disagree with this, but Hancock was a really good movie too.
It was not a great movie, and
For-
Suicide
for-
Squad was not a
For
super
Will
great
Smith to play this was Will Smith's first time playing a superhero. So for him to play a superhero and like really commit to it,
They
like you got
play a drunk superhero.
you gotta play a drunk superhero and then
Come
really
on.
really commit to
Are
the
you fucking
character.
serious?
But come on. All right, so here's
It was
You
like-
play
it was like-
wino,
it
a
was like-
crackhead. Are you serious?
It was like you could believe the character, but the movie was like
Yeah, the character
the
was
movie
believable.
was like